the things that people have been talking about for a long time now is some of the key initiatives today. And the two of the key initiatives are labor cost, labor utilization, and sustainability. And because of these initiatives, added to food safety and product safety, people are now starting to recognize the need for what we call a blast chiller and a shock freezer. Basically, you're able to take a product, rapidly chill it or freeze it, and now preserve the integrity of the product while retaining all the moisture in the product, so that what you have is, if you sell anything by the pound, you've got a greater ROI, but more importantly, the flavor, the taste, the nutrients of the product remain. What about Irinox? Irinox is the global leader of the product. We sell more units than anybody else worldwide. And the thing that is really of interest to us is how we have been able to differentiate our product from everybody else in the market. We have always made a wonderful product, but in the last 6 months we introduced what we call the dynamic fresh system. We interviewed hundreds and hundreds of chefs, pastry chefs, chocolatiers, savory chefs, saying, you love Irinox, that's wonderful, but we are the specialists in this product category. How can we make it better? And so they came up with hundreds of suggestions saying, gee, you know what? If I could have my ladder assemblies adjustable, that would help me. If it would be easier to have a USB port, which is right behind here, so that I can take data and upgrade my machine anytime I want, boy, that would be valuable. Can you make it easier to clean? But more importantly, for you, the operator, is we've changed the airflow system so we have less than 1 degree variance throughout the entire cavity. So we can go right from the oven into the blast chiller / shock freezer, circulate the air so that what we do is we preserve the integrity, the moisture, and yet do it, if you're freezing, with microcrystals. Microcrystals are like snow, delicate. And so what will happen is if you freeze berries, I mentioned sustainability earlier, so you can buy from your local farmers the blueberries and strawberries, and you can buy it in season, shock freeze it, and then when you try them 3 months later, they will taste just like when you bought them. And so we're really proud of it. But let me now walk you through and show you quickly the dynamic system. In the dynamic system, one of the things our customers said is, you know, we deal with so many different languages in our operation. It would really be great if what you could do for us is give us a system that had icons. And so as you can see, whether it's a bakery and pastry product, right now my icons are for savory, you can choose, let's say it's a raw seafood, push a button. We will have already preset all the requirements necessary to freeze that product, and now you're done and you can walk away. We're also introducing a thawing capability in this unit, which means that the machine is a 24/7 machine. At the end of the day when you go home, if you have frozen product that you want to thaw for the morning, you put it in your Irinox, you hit the thawing feature. When it gets down to temperature, it will hold as a refrigerator till you come in the morning. The dynamic fresh system is an incredible innovation. In fact, it is such an innovation, we won the NRA Kitchen Innovation Award in 2010. One of the things, by the way, we were asked a long time ago is, I own a small gelato shop, and your big unit is great and we love it, but I only need 3 5-liter containers. And I really could benefit financially if I could be able to produce a high volume of product and then store it. So we introduced what we call, this is a blast chiller shock freezer. It's our model EF10-1. It has all the features of the bigger units, but this is designed for 3 5-liter containers. It's also size for 3 half-size sheet pans, 13-18. It will also take 3 full-size 12 by 20 by 2.5 inch steam table pans.
And how many pocket jet containers?
So probably somewhere around 6 to 8. By the way, the electrical of this unit is 120 volt, so your 120 volt 15 amp circuit, no special electrical is needed. And for that small operator or that small chocolate shop wanting to get the advantages and maybe starting here and building up to a bigger unit a little bit later. We were very fortunate. A very dear friend of ours by the name of Jackie Pfeiffer, and he and Sebastian are the co-owners of the French Pastry School in Chicago, which is just a magnificent facility. Jackie put together a case study of a normal pastry shop and has proven the fact that these units, no matter what the size, have an ROI, return on investment, in 6 to 8 months. Almost no piece of equipment that you can buy for your kitchen can give you that kind of return on investment. And we have a case study that we'd be happy to send people if they would like to see it.